because I have to be it because it's one Salem, Connecticut. I wanted to do a live because I haven't done a live in a while. I think it would be nice. It's actually March Madness time. This week is Selection Sunday. This coming Sunday. And, also, it's time for the conference basketball tournaments to get started. They started a couple days ago. Let me see. A couple of them just crowned a champ. Hold on. SIU Edwardsville clinched a ticket. Omaha, High Point, Lipscomb, Drake, Crawford, Troy, UNC Wilmington, Robert Morris, St. Francis, Gonzaga. Southland hasn't clinched no team from the Southland Conference, Patriot, Big Sky, America East, MEAC, Mountain West, Big 12, Big East, MAC, MAC, ECC, Conference USA, Big West, SWAC, WAC, Ivy, Atlantic, SEC, AAC, and Big Ten hasn't clinched a winner yet. Also, I want to say, the tournament bracket, came out. I think it's pretty straightforward. I think UConn still has a chance to go deep if they play really well, because they haven't played that well the last couple weeks. I think they still have a chance. Let's get into the Cincinnati beat Oklahoma State, I think. I think
Duke is your last with my 2K TV family as well as childhood friends.
The tournament.
But I played NBA 2K25 to be a defensive menace. Let Uncle Ronnie share a story with you.
Duke, the only person,
it was a dark
team
and
that
street night in the
will
wreck.
have even a
The play
chance
started
to
with
beat
the other
Duke
team's center attacking the rim.
is,
I denied the
but I'm not sure.
Well, you can't help but notice the high style of the Grizzlies as they came through the tunnel earlier on, all set to take the stage in front of their loyal fans. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by... Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot. And for Memphis, the forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. Ja Morant, he's out there with Bryant. And it's Edey in at the center, filling out the middle. Well, here we are, Greg, at the very start of the season, and many teams are still figuring things out.
And, Kevin, you can't take any of these lineups as final just yet. Coaches might keep trying some new things, tinkering a little bit, and these teams are very much works in progress.
Mathurin against Bane, just 3 to shoot. And it's Mathurin missing. Now the Grizzlies with it. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler. I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, not letting him get one step ahead. So, that's the game plan. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Nemhard with it. Bryant on him, and he gets it to go.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
And it's Morant missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Park has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Jackson passes to Morant. That one doesn't go. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Fires from the wing. Siakam misses.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Good on the bucket.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Nemhard. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The shot's good from Bryant.
And this is something Morant does well. His knack for knowing when to make that feed is impressive.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Takes it inside. Excellent defense there from Halliburton.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
And then Morant rams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Halliburton outside. Here's Turner. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. 4-point game. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
The bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Inside, Turner. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Bryant, and the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Bryant passes to Bain. Back to Bryant. Shoots over Nemhard. The shot by Bryant, no good. Pacers trail by 9. Passes it to Nemhard. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Dishes it to Bryant. Back to Morant. A chance to extend the lead to double.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
They need this. Here's Mathurin. count the basket.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Up top, Morant. He's covered by Halliburton. Here's the floater. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Bryant.
The delicate touch on display there. Gotta love when Morant lets that floater fly off his fingertips. Beautiful.
Mathurin with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Here's Nembhard. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Halliburton against Bain. Outside, Bryant. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Then for the Pacers, Toppin comes in for Miles Turner, and it's Malik Beasley in for Andrew Nembhard.
Boy, I tell you what, Beasley can really move. I mean, his drives are explosive and sudden. The defense has no way to stop him.
From 20 feet out, jump shot is good that time. Bryant's got 9.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Mark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
And the Pacers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Memphis.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Santi Aldama is out there with Jackson. And there's Bryant. Then it's Morant. And it's Bain in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Bain. Makes it off the glass. Bain's got 5 points in the quarter.
Striking fast inside. Bain isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
On the wing, Mathurin. Hands it from downtown.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
The kick out to Bryant. The three-pointer, no good. And Mathurin has got the ball here for Indiana. Down by 12.
Beasley just outworked the defense there. I mean, was able to get into his shot and get it done inside.
Morant looking around. Off target with his 3. Pacers trail by 10. To the paint. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alden.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Atlanta had a huge game. He scored 24 points, and his hustle on the defensive end was amazing. He had a number of steals. Just the game he needed to snap out of that cold spell. Try to keep the momentum going tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And then Morant slams it in.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Pacers trail by 8. To the middle, here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen. They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Down low. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
Morant reaches to Bryant. It's rebounded by Indiana. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Yeah, this is really tight. I mean, it's splitting hairs when you talk about these teams. You get the feeling if they played 10 games, each side would win 5.
The pass to Aldama. Here's Morant. 6 to shoot. The dish to Bryant. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Bryant, that's a 2-pointer. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the D.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands. So as we conclude the first half, so far,
that's the end of the first half with the score. Your Grizzlies 73. The Pacers 57.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton in at the point.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
To the inside. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Nembhard's got 13.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here's Jackson, and it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner denying another one of the league's best shot blockers year in and year out.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Grizzlies have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. Both good from the line that time. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. One's on Morant.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance pretty consistent.
Halliburton hits them both. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really affects his entire team.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Right side Turner, and it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Siakam for 3. Indiana again missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And he sinks the second. Pacers trail by 19. Poked away. It's stolen by Bryant. And the dunk by Bryant.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
And so he makes both from the line. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. It's Nembhard on the wing. No good with the wing jumper.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Here's Edey. Turner covering. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Still Grizzlies ball.
Morant against Halliburton. Shot clock at 5. And Morant gets it to go. Morant's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take in full control.
And the Pacers call time here. Really making a difference here.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. Benedict Mathurin, 4th.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Outside for Halliburton.
Oh,
and a wide open look for Mathurin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. And it's Mathurin missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
It's Nemhard on the wing. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. 15 points in the game. Memphis leading by 22. Now here's Morant for three. Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Pacers obviously push the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Mathurin, good.
What a motor. Mathurin can go all night, and he has. What a performance.
Here's Morant. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the middle. Here's Nemhard. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
He had a nice open look right there. Jackson's got 10 points in the game.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
Siakam passes to Turner. And Turner throws it down.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so.
And especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
And it's Morant missing. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Here's Mathurin. The Grizzlies pull it in. Edey's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And between his footwork and height.
Substitution on the court.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. The forwards for him, Bain and Jackson. Ryan is out there with John Morant. And it's Edey in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Count that one. Nemhard's got 19 points.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth.
And I like how Morant threaded the needle there. Just an excellent pass off that pick.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And they call an illegal screen here. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Indiana Pacers. On Wednesday, the Atlanta Hawks coming to town. That will tip off a homestand for them. And then on Friday, they'll tip off a road trip in Toronto where they'll take on the Raptors.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, that will be the 8th contest of the year for them. Should be a fun one.
Neesmith, the pass to Siakam. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Nemhard. Misses the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
From deep, Bryant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Nemhard, the pass to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got 22.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Mathurin against Bryant. Siakam deciding where to go with it. And Bain pulls it down.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Ryan against Mathurin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. I think fans like that.
That's a great question, Kevin. There are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
Pollard, he's checked in for the Pacers. Shot's good by Turner.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass is coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
Bryant's shot is good.
Oh, great ball move there.
And so Siakam will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Ball's knocked loose. Morant with the steal. To the paint. Here's Bryant. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Siakam. He's off on that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Bryant with it. Picked up by Turner. To the left wing. Here's Edey. Count it. Edey's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Back to Turner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. One's on Morant.
And, you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
Both free throws good from Turner. We've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Both free throws good from Morant.
Now an all-NBA caliber talent, Morant still feels like he has room to improve.
Here's Pollard. And the rejection by Jackson.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
Oh, my goodness! Come on now.
And he can get to the rim with the best of them. Morant always finds a way.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And a nice shot by Bryant.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Here's Nemhard. The good-looking shot from the wing. Nemhard's got 12 points in just the second half.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Now here's Morant for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Inside, here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Now, here's Morant for three. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And here's Bryant outside. Tries yet again, and it's good on the way in.
That was
He's
a
got
bad
6
shot.
here in this quarter.
Well, I like the fact they're playing a lot more aggressively on the offensive glass in the second half, getting a ton of second chance points as a result.
Nemhard with it. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Edey. Good work defensively by Turner. Pacers have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Here's Nemhard. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Morant kicks to Bryant. From outside, off the mark.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Siakam misses.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul of the game. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling.
Also, by the way, last year
in
this game,
And that'll wrap it up,
the year
folks.
before this
For Greg
season,
Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and
I
David
won the
Aldridge.
championship
This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks
with
for
a
watching this
42-40
presentation of
record.
the NBA on 2K Sports.
and as a 7th seed.
Boy, you better watch the way you talking to me. Hello? Come through with that beat, cause I ain't working for free. I got a bunch of bad, they all with me. I got love for put my neck on freeze. Who that said they with me right now? Who that said they my being honest? Ain't nobody my I promise. Got a lot of options, but my it's the hottest. Ha.
Shout out to my baby Ice.
Revamped and more rewarding than ever. Try out Play Now online.
Evan.
3 teams, 2 points for using tier 2
Luckily,
team.
I don't have work today.
Hello out there, and get ready for... So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Barnes and Colonel down low at the 4 and 5. Mitchell out there with Dick, and it's Barrett in at the small forward position. And for the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson out there with Edey. Then there's Ja Morant, then it's MP, and it's Ingram in at the 3. For NBA fans, early season games are so entertaining to watch, Grant. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, BA, take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building, plus you wait all off season to see how your team measures up. And now you get to find out.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Pass to Barnes. Over Bryant. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And so MP will bring it up for Memphis. It's a 3-point game. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Yeah, and what was really impressive was they stayed patient. The shot selection was excellent, and you see the result.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very... smart game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Got the perk. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Pirtle.
What you love about Jakob Pirtle is his reliability. You know he's going to give you rim protection and rebounds. The other part is he can play with his back to the basket. Somewhat of a lost skill.
Now here's Morant. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. We played just over a minute here in the first. To the paint. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Mitchell.
Oh, you see Jakob Pirtle powering through the contact. Use that size, young sir.
Kicks it out to Bryant. On target from range.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Now here's Dick. His last outing, he had 24 points. Barnes against Bryant. Shot clock at 5 from 9 feet and too long on the shot.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Kept alive. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
They want Ingram attacking the basket like this. It gets his juices flowing when he can get to the rim and finish strong.
Bryant finds Morant. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Memphis shooting their first foul shot of the night. The free throw drops for Morant.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive too.
Here's Edey. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Pirtle when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
Jackson outside. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Barnes. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. Here's Dick. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Bryant. Here's Ingram. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Ingram's got his third basket of the night.
Hasn't taken him any time to get into a groove. 3 or 4 to start things off.
Bryant, the pass to Morant, to the inside.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Raptors trail by 9. Got a piece of it. Bryant with it. He's picked up by Pirtle. And then Bryant with the dunk.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And Toronto calls time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
When I look at Memphis, they're on a roll, showing a lot of confidence in themselves. The fans are energized too. We'll see if they can keep it up. Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Jackson on the wing. Clock at 4. He shoots. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Bryant's got 7 points in the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Taylor Jenkins had a few moments to share with me, and he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions. He's unselfish. He's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly, Barnes has a big fan here.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Here's Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Edey. And he bangs it home with one hand.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now here's Pirtle. A 14-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Ingram, the pass to Morant. Back to Ingram.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers on those chances.
Now here's Barnes. No points so far. Dick. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Grizzlies lead by 13. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Bryant outside. Out to the wing. 5 on the clock. Mitchell against Morant. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Toronto. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Barrett. And that one is stuffed right through.
Wow, the hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
Morant against Mitchell. Morant, no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Raptors trail by 13. Outside Barnes. Outside Barrett. Lets the three fly. And Morant clears the board. And here's Memphis. They're on a 14-6 run. Bryant. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Barrett for Toronto. They've got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12.
That's two things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
Jackson outside. The three ball. Gets the three to fall. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Now a timeout called by Toronto.
Make some noise. Pick some noise. Grizzlies.
A line change here for Toronto.
Substitution on the court.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Here's Edey, covered by Pirtle. Edey, that's good. Edey's got 8 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Brandon Ingram out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Edey. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Bryant in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Now here's Morant. 7 points in the game. Kicks it out to Bryant. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Raptors trail by 13. Outside Mitchell. From deep. Connects from downtown. Mitchell's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Pass to Pirtle. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Barnes with it. Jackson in his pocket. 6 on the shot clock. Barnes, it's good. Barnes has got his first 2 points.
How about Scotty Barnes showing off his IQ and pick and roll? Does a nice job finding his teammate.
Morant, the pass to Bryant. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. And stolen by Jackson. Morant with it, guarded now by Mitchell. Shot from 12. Here's Edey. And he converts the layup. Edey's got 6 here in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Dick, the pass to Barnes. Going inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You see the strength of Scotty Barnes on that drive. If he creates momentum, you better look out.
Here's Morant. Morant fights through contact inside.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
It's Barnes on the wing. Defended by Jackson. And he'll draw the foul. Head to the line for 2. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Memphis leading by 14. Morant, the pass to Bryant. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 6 assists in the game.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
And Toronto calls time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Here comes Doug Grizzly.
Here's Barnes. Shoots over Jackson. The bank shot, no good.
Terrific rim protection, impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Kicks it out to Bryant.
Grizzlies foul. Edey. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
How did that not go?
Raptors trail by 16.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility. But I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it. As long as it helps his team get the win.
Dick with a miss.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Here's Jackson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
That one on Barnes.
Just a load to deal with inside. When Jackson Jr. goes up strong, he puts the defense in difficult situations.
Toronto making a switch here. Here's Mitchell. A 26-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City. Pass to Barrett. Down low. Here's Dick. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Dick's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Here's Morant. And he banks in the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 18.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He ended up with 41 points and was so disruptive defensively, picking up a bunch of steals. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
And he's going for the oop here. Throw it down on the lob.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Raptors. Trailing by 17. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
Now here's Jackson. An 11-point game for him in the win against Indiana.
And he was aggressive in how he played on the defensive side of the floor, notching 3 steals on the game.
Here's Dick. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break.
79. The Raptors, 63.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. It's been quite a game for Grady Dick.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
So for Toronto right now, Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Dick is out there with Mitchell, and it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Morant pass to Bryant. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Barrett. Ooh, good work defensively by Ingram. Memphis leading by 14. Stolen by Mitchell. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Shoots over Jackson. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
I mean, if I was out there, I'd probably test anyone but Jackson Jr.
Bryant finds Ingram. Over Barrett. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. Ingram's got 9 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Jackson outside. Pass to Edey. Here's Bryant. Barnes with the rebound.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Outside for Mitchell. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Mitchell's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
The 11-footer. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
Nice touch from the mid-range. Ingram looking confident, rising up and shooting from there.
Mitchell, the pass to Barrett. Over Ingram. Barrett can't hit.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Barrett against Ingram. Here's Bryant, plenty of space. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
You're putting the length to work. Ingram secures the ball and finishes the play strong.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Timeout called, the Raptors.
And there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team giving up a bunch of second chance points. That's going to be the main topic during this timeout.
It's the 2K leaderboard showing the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
Their defense led to offense, and no team was better at forcing miscues and capitalizing at the other end. And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Timeout call, Memphis.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Get on your feet and put the ball in.
And a chance here to check out some stats for Brandon Ingram. And so it's Memphis with it. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Clock at 6. Shot is up. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Pass to Barrett. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
And the Grizzlies call time here.
It's that time for who wants a free t-shirt? Get back!
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. MP looking around. Up top, Jackson. 6 to shoot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be heading to the line for a pair.
His third personal foul.
And the growth of Jackson Jr. is downright scary, especially defensively. This guy has been upping his game, and no opponent is happy about that.
Raptors trail by 20. Outside Mitchell. Left block shot on the way. And no good, trying to use the glass.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
That one goes in.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Quickly is checked in for Mitchell.
Substitution.
Here's Dick. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Ja Morant picks one up. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
And here's Bryant outside. That one won't go. That's his 8th miss from outside in this third quarter. Up top, Barnes. Defended by Jackson. Pass to Pirtle. On the wing quickly. Back to Pirtle. 4 on the clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Fades back. And again, no good by Toronto. And here's Memphis. They're on a 14-7. Oh, that's something.
Beautiful. And you know you're always going to see some highlights when Morant is on the court. I mean, he loves to use that incredible 44-inch vertical.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Barnes. And again, Toronto, no good. The Grizzlies have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Morant finds Bryant. No good with the triple.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's Dick. Here's Pirtle. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And he gets it back. Dick gets the bucket.
Certainly he has the ability to take over games. Dick's doing it early in his career.
Ingram against Barrett. And here's Bryant outside. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Barrett against Moran. Barnes, no good.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Jackson. Rebound, Toronto. Both teams will make substitutions. Raptors trail by 17. We've got Edey, Jaren Jackson out there with Brandon Ingram. Then it's MP, and it's Morant in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, when you look at Barnes' assist numbers, they show you can run your offense through him, not your average wing.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over.
Let's turn up the noise and give a big welcome to your Grizzlies. That was your Grizzlies Bucks Youth Dance Team.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Mitchell drives in. Pass to Dick. Oh, got a piece of it. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it.
And when you're attempting to make a comeback, it's so hard to overcome those kind of mistakes.
Grizzlies lead by 15. Morant looking for an opening. Now here's Bryant. Back to Morant. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Morant's got 19 points.
Yeah.
Just electric. Ja Morant. I mean, someone you pay to see.
Barnes passes to Pirtle. Back to Barnes. Outside Dick. The 3 is up. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Bryant with the bucket.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Inside. Here's Barnes. And the foul is called. He missed. So he's got a, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Grizzlies fans, here comes your Grizzlies. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise.
That free throw good from Barnes.
Boy, you think about Scotty Barnes, the 2022 Rookie of the Year, guys. 6'9", long, can do many things, and honestly, a ton of growth left.
Memphis leading by 15. Morant, the pass to Bryant. And another 3 for Memphis.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Outside Mitchell. It's Barrett on the wing. Pass to Barnes. Moran against Mitchell. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And here's what Memphis' schedule looks like. On Thursday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls. Then on Saturday, they'll be facing Paul George and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And you know, for that matchup with the Warriors, that one's going to be game number 9 of the year for them. Really starting to get towards the meat of things by then.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Pass to Pirtle. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Here's Pirtle. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Pirtle. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Well, we know Pirtle, very efficient down there. This guy has got great post moves and soft touch.
Morant, the pass to Bryant. No good from outside. Raptors trail by 20. Right side Dick. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Pulls it, and that one's good. Morant's got 6 here in the quarter.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Mitchell against Morant. Left side Mitchell. Shoots over Morant. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Memphis leading by 20. Bryant with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Jackson can't get it to go. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for Toronto. Here's Dick. Here's Pirtle over Edey. Here's Dick. Oh, drains the 19-footer. Dick's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Morant, the pass to Bryant. Offline with a 3. Raptors trail by 18. Here's Barnes. Tips it. It's good on the putback. Dick's got 36 points.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Ingram, the pass to Bryant. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Barnes feeling it out a bit.
Oh, my. He really needs to be careful now. That was his 5th foul of the night.
14 foul.
Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Barrett. Over Ingram. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
The drive by Morant. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Morant's got 8 points here in the quarter.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
There isn't a single move that Ja can't pull off. The floater's no problem for him.
Jackson against Barnes. Here's Pirtle. And Bryant pulls it down. Grizzlies lead by 21. Pass to Edey. Norris, coaching is a difficult job. Do you think they're judged unfairly?
I do, PA. I think they go into any circumstance, and it's largely contingent on what is the strength of the organization. What's your ownership like? What is their commitment level to winning? What is your front office and the decision-making process like? But we all know this. Like, the coaches ultimately are the ones who are judged by wins and losses. They know that going in.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Moran against Mitchell. Kicks it out to Bryant. The three is up. Rebound, Toronto. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Dick. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Here's Moran. And again, it's Memphis missing. Raptors trail by 18. Barnes in the post, defended by Jackson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, such a presence in close. Barnes fighting through the whistle and getting his.
That one's no good. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Pass to Jackson. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Morant, the pass to Bryant. Shoots over Barnes. And there's Bryant. That's good. On the assist by Morant.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
It's Barrett on the wing. Back to Mitchell. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
Rebound, Toronto. Here's Dick. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, man. Clearly, nobody wanted to get in his way.
He's not an easy man to slow down, Grant, that's for sure.
He saw the defense playing soft and simply used his natural gifts to take advantage.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And, guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
The shot by Pirtle, no good. And so Moran will bring it up for the Grizzlies. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Edey. Oh, it's his 10th basket on 12 tries. You got to appreciate the efficiency here.
Looking to close things out, that might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Double team on Mitchell to the right side. Pirtle, pass to Barrett. On the wing, Grady Dick. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Dick's got 42 in the game.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing. It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Grizzlies.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Ja Morant.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
Toronto has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the 4th. Tries again. Barnes, no good. 43 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Jackson against Barnes. Jackson, pass to Bryant. Over Barrett. Bryant, no good.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, that's how to throw it down. Barnes with an exclamation point.
Ingram on the wing. Steps back and shoots, and the jumper falls down.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
On the wing, Grady Dick. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Boy, you better watch.
Scott Moak here, PA announcer of the Sacramento Kings. And it's time to see your top plays.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We are live. It's a Thursday night. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Josh Giddey is out there with Dosunmu. And it's Levine in at the 3 slot. And for the Grizzlies, Brandon Ingram's out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Morant. Then it's Bryant. And it's Edey in at the 5. Morant kicks to Bryant. Well, we know, Greg, early on in the year, teams still trying to figure out the rotation.
And it takes time before you find the rhythm you're looking for. Coaches will mix and match units to see what works best, with the thought also of the postseason.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Williams, and the rejection by Jackson. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Puts up a 3. Giddey, no good. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Dosunmu with it, now guarded by Ingram. Dosunmu, the pass to Levine. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, they know Levine can knock that down. The defense has to do a better job of running him off the line.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Rebound collected by Levine. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Giddey, here's the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Levine getting quick with it that time, changing it up.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. I asked him what plan he had, if any, for Zach LaVine. He said, my focus is making sure he doesn't get any easy shots. We have to contest every attempt. It's about mitigating the damage, not preventing it. So it looks like he'll settle for just making LaVine work as hard as possible. Guys?
Thank you, David. So timeout call here. The first for Memphis. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Yeah, yes, it's good.
Yeah, that's a great find by Morant. He draws so much attention, there's usually someone open.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Here's Williams. Edey with the rebound.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
You can see, and Coach, you can feel John Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does, and it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. There's Morant after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Now a timeout called by Memphis. You know, Stan, I've always thought that your path, kind of like Billy Donovan's, going from the college game to the pro game, both enjoying success, very similar path.
Except for one thing, Kevin. Billy could actually play. I couldn't. So, you know,
you're not being fair to yourself. Come
Billy
on.
was a great college player, and I think, Kevin, Billy Donovan's the most underrated coach in the NBA. This guy's a surefire Hall of Famer, back-to-back national titles in college. And then you look at the consistent success he has had in the NBA with teams. This guy is as good as anyone in the country, heck, anyone in the world coaching basketball.
Well said. Pass to Vucevic. Morant against Giddey. There's the pass to Vucevic. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for him. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Morant against Giddey. Bryant gets a wide open look. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
And battling his way to the finish, Giddey really had to work on that one.
Giddey against Morant. The three from Bryant. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists tonight. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
T-shirt time, everyone. Let me hear you right now. That was your
Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top 3-point shooters. Now you look at Williams. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, Kobe White. He's right there as well. Another sniper. He'll hurt you from 3-point land.
What shooting we saw from them all season. I mean, I'd love to see these guys in a game of horse. They'd probably be draining shots from midcourt.
Over in the corner, Dosunmu. And the Bulls, another 3.
Well, when Levine looks to pass, it makes him so much more valuable.
Morant kicks to Bryant. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
He's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Chicago's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Here's Williams. The Grizzlies pull it in. Down low. Here's Jackson. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, this is why you get Jackson Jr. the ball inside. He has a good sense for how to capitalize down there.
Here's Dosunmu. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Morant against Giddey. And Morant throws it down.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows. increasing the entertainment value.
Giddey, the pass to Vucevic. From inside, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. 6 changes of the lead here.
And both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And here is Dosunmu. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And it's really challenging trying to guard Levine without fouls. He is good at getting defenders in compromising positions.
Bulls shooting their first foul shots of the night here. What a rise for Taylor Jenkins, working his way, Stan, from the G League assistant there to NBA assistant and now to NBA head coach. Wow.
Wow is right, Kevin. And Taylor Jenkins, one of the best coaches in the NBA. This is a guy who just kept grinding and learning. I think sometimes coaches get too concerned about when they're going to get their opportunity. Taylor Jenkins was always concerned about being ready when his opportunity came.
I think you and I are alike. We root for the grinders, don't we? The guys that have really worked to climb that ladder.
I certainly do, Kevin.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. So, Stan, let me take you back to the 95-96 NBA season. It was your first year as an NBA assistant. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Nets in Brooklyn. They've got Bryant. Edey out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Morant. And it's Bane in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance. And he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
That's to Vucevic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So, Stan, the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those 3 outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those 3 guys. That's a great base for the future.
Giddey kicks to Levine. Bangs home the trifecta. Levine's got 11.
In rapid fire release by Levine on that one.
Morant passes to Bryant. Offline with his 3. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to the Nets. Giddey, no good.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he is.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Well, it's a player's league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
5 on the clock. Morant dishes to Bryant. Good on the shot. 14 points for MP.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man service. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Hey, please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And let's check out the numbers for Bryant. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 23 points per, just over 5 steals and 8 assists. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
Yeah, look, you need that kind of punch off the bench. Someone who can help shoulder the offensive load.
Bulls trail by 9. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Back to Williams. From deep. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Morant. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Go ball with fans. Get free t-shirts. Show us what you got.
All right, a chance here to check out the stats for Morant. Last season, he played outstanding and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And he was the consummate playmaker last season. Completely unselfish. Always had his head up, looking for the open man. Pass to Aldama. Over Williams. Aldama gets the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Using that almost 7-foot frame. Santi Aldama, the Spaniard.
Giddey the pass to Levine. Wide open look. And good. And the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And it's 13 points for Zach LaVine. Up top, Morant. Giddey defense. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. Yeah, and Morant just makes it look so easy pulling off a move like that. Unreal.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
On the wing, Dosunmu. A 3 off the mark.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. And the Strokes definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Well, when he gets it going like he is tonight, Zach LaVine is a nightmare to deal with.
Pass to Bain. Here's Aldama. He started by Williams. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Well, with his rebounding and scoring, Vucevic is a nightly double-double threat.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Giddey picks one up. You know, Stan, we hear all the time about after timeout plays, about how many of those do teams really have at their disposal?
Well, you certainly have to have a few, Kevin. Coaches vary in their philosophy. Some coaches will draw them up on the fly. I was one, like a lot of guys, who wanted to have things that we've worked on that then we could go to. But that just depends on who you've got, how smart your guys are, how quickly they pick things up.
Shoots the 3. And again, Chicago, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Here's Bain. And that one is hammered home.
Well, nice take from Bain. Solid at noticing holes in defenses and exploiting them.
Giddey with the bounce pass. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back, with an in-your-face stuff. And he lobs it up toward the rim, hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. This one for three. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Dosunmu.
Yeah, he's a great passing center. You can run offense through Vucevic. Use him as a passing hub.
Bryant's shot is off.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Levine dishes to Williams. To the wing right side. The wide open look here for Vucevic. The Grizzlies pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. Levine against Bain. Bryant, that's for 2. Nice defense from Giddey.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Out left to the wing, taken away by Williams. Dosunmu with it. Bryant on him. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Dosunmu. Morant against Giddey. That shot wide open. 19 points for MP.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
Dosunmu, the pass to Giddey. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Bryant kicks to Bain. No good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field. And, you know, Stan, we've watched Desmond Bain evolve into a number 1 option on offense. He's always been there, but now he really is at the top of the heap.
Yeah, he sure is. Look, Kevin, you know, he came into the league as a 3-point shooter, and he's a great one. But he's developed his game off the dribble. Very good mid-range shooter, and he's strong enough to finish around the rim.
And a nice shot by Bryant.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Chicago calls timeout. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here.
Bulls Grizzlies 72, the Bulls 67. Hey, please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
Yeah, they've been calling his number a lot, and he's been rewarding their trust.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Levine and Williams up in the forward position. Dosunmu is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, down low.
Yeah, Morant is just a force of nature. Exceedingly difficult to guard him without foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
Bulls trail by 4. Here's Giddey. Here's Dosunmu. His 3-pointers off the mark.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And Morant throws it down.
Best dunking point guard in the game, Ja Morant.
Now here's Giddey. On the wing, Dosunmu. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. And finished off by Morant.
You got to credit Jackson Jr. He just stuck that big hand out there and swiped it away to start that break.
Now Giddey. Dosunmu with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Dan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks? Yeah, payday was always... Yeah, no question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Toronto got the job done. He added 37 points, and all game long he seemed like he couldn't miss from outside the arc, converting many times from distance. Just a fantastic night for him. The kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And the dunk by Bryant.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Well, let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
And it's good for 2. Giddey's got his second bucket of the night.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
Moran finds Bryant. And it's off from 3-point range. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Chicago. They trail by 11. Giddey the pass to Dosunmu. Giddey against Bryant. And the rejection by Jackson.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Here's Bryant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Josh Giddey. Greg, every year we have the best teammate. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Bean passes to Vucevic. It's blocked. Pushing it up. They swipe it. Now here's Dosunmu. Bryant defending. Giddey against Morant. Kick out to Levine. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And looking at the Utah matchup, it's the 8th time they'll take the floor in this fledgling season. They'll be prepared for a tough one there.
Baines checked in for Ingram. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by Vucevic. Bulls trail by 13. Now the pass to Giddey. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Morant reaches to Bryant. High post, Jackson working on Williams. The shot's good from Bryant.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
On the wing, Dosunmu. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Dosunmu's got 18 points.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Timeout called the Grizzlies.
The loudest fans will get free t-shirts. So make some noise.
Lindsay Aldama's.
Substitution
He
on the
shot
court.
6 or 7 from the line.
And how about the job he's done at the free throw line?
One shot.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Smith, the pass to Van Vliet. He kicks to Levine. Levine, double team. Clock at 6. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Such a wide open look. Van Vliet's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Bryant outside, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. A front line of Jackson and Jackson Jr. Ryan is out there with Wells, and it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. It's stolen by Bryant. The 3 ball. Rebound by Smith.
Well, after draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
Bryant finds Ingram. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 8. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, their shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And Chicago has possession. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 8-point game. And the Bulls with another miss.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Edie's checked in for the Grizzlies. The Bulls also changing it up. Vucevic comes in for Jalen Smith. And it's Williams in for Bruce Ellis. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
And it's blocked. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. Kicks to Jackson. From outside the arc. And Bryant gets it to go on the assist. From Jackson. Bryant's got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies. Inside, and they get it. And Van Vliet lays it in.
Yeah, unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Jackson against Williams. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Substitution on the court.
And here is Van Vliet. And it's Giddey in the corner. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
To the inside, Bryant. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Vucevic. Now here's Dosunmu. He's guarded closely. Pass to White. Clock at 4. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
And that one's good. Morant's got 23.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
And stolen by Bryant. Wants to get it to Morant and does.
Yeah, Morant just continuing to assert himself offensively.
Bulls trail by 14. Van Vliet up top. Guarded by Morant. On the wing, Dosunmu. No good on the 3. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Van Vliet against Bryant. Outside Jackson. Over Giddey. Jackson misses. Knocks it loose. Bulls shooting only 35% in the 4th quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
I mean, a 6'8" playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assists.
The 3 from Morant. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Grizzlies foul. John Morant. First personal foul.
First free throw is good. Chicago making some changes. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. And Levine subbed in for White.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
1:58 left in the 4th quarter. Morant against Giddey. From 18 feet away. And it's Morant missing.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Dosunmu's shot is off. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Morant dishes to Bryant. Morant looking around. Bryant's shot is off.
And, you know, and taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
.125 left in the game. Levine against Ingram. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead as we cut down to 7 on the bucket from Levine.
And he's been reliable as ever on offense. Levine working hard to make a big impact on that end.
Morant kicks to Bryant. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And Chicago shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. And it's in there.
Well, in a situation like this, you go to a proven scorer like Levine every time.
Levine against Ingram. A 3 from Bryant. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Might be time for a little different approach. This shot hasn't been falling here in the 2nd half.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're behind by 5. 40 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, John Morant.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. Now, he preached the importance of patience down the stretch. Coach said we're not going to get it all back at once. Let's take it one trip at a time. Make it simple, make it easy. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. and it's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Let me hear you right now.
Seven-second difference, shot and game clock. And then Levine with the jam.
Well, that's the multi-time dunk contest champ, Zach Levine, reminding us of what he can do.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam game. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. The second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Paint looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
You guessed it, we're going to have a technical foul here. They tried to call a timeout, but already had used all of them. I think just lost track of the situation.
And really a complete lack of awareness. Seemed to have no idea they were out of timeouts.
A good point, Greg. It is. He just lost focus completely. Didn't have his head in the game at all at that moment. So they foul intentionally.
Personal foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So it gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. On the wing, Williams lets it go from deep. The shot will not fall.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
So it's Memphis picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
You better watch the way you talking to me. Hello? Come through with that beat, cause I ain't working for free. Hello? I got a bunch of bad, they all with me. I got love for put my neck on freeze. Who that said it?
Here's Not Jeremiah in the theater. A two-handed putback dunk puts him up by 2. Ropes in a steal, and catapults a 3-quarter alley-oop to end it! From a tie game to a spectacular win. Case of what their build can do.
Oh my God!
Welcome to 2K Sports. And here's Memphis' starting group. Jackson out there with Brandon Ingram. Then it's Edey, then it's MP, and it's Morant in at the point guard position. And for the 76ers, we've got Maxey. Joel Embiid is out there with Edwards. And it's Yabusele in at the 4 slot. It's still early in the season, Grant, but most coaches have their rotations worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't, they better figure it out soon. You don't want to be tinkering with your lineups any later than this.
Now here's Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Edwards.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Morant, the pass to Bryant. No good on the triple. And Maxey's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. McCain's shot is off. And here's Bryant outside. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram.
We know Ingram as a scorer, but Brandon's really worked on his passing game over the years.
Stolen by Bryant. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Pass to McCain. And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's his first foul of the game.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Out left to the wing. McCain knocks down the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Morant, pass to Bryant. And another 3 for Memphis.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Bryant's gotten 3 of his 5 to go tonight. Stolen by Bryant. Over to the left wing. Here's Morant. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Maxey passes to Edwards. Here's McCain. Yes, it's good. McCain's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Jackson gets the bucket.
This is what a near 7-footer like Jackson delivers. Tough inside scoring.
Out to the right wing. Jack's up at 3. That one no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Bryant against Edwards. MP looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Morant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal
The electric Ja Morant. High flying, fast, fearless. Where's that mentality come from, RJ?
There is just a fearlessness like you mentioned. Most players, you just have that mindset. You don't care. You're going to attack the rim. Doesn't matter if you could potentially get hurt. You are going to take off. That mindset is a level of aggressiveness that only Ja Morant possesses.
Right wing. Here's McCain. The three-pointer off the mark. And here's Memphis. They're on a 14-5 run. Here's Bryant. Another shot. Here's Edey. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. He said Ja Morant is so good and so entertaining that some guys on both teams just stand around and watch him. He told his players, if you let him get to the rim and do something spectacular, you're not only giving up points, you're energizing the guys around him. Coach wants to prevent the highlight reel kind of plays.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Jackson for 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Maxey passes to Edwards. To the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
He's a small guy with big hops. Maxey goes up high for that finish.
Bryant outside. Back to Morant. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Morant's got 6.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Pass to McCain. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They're leading by 8. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hand.
Timeout called. Memphis. And what a breakout 4th year for Tyrese Maxey. Named to his first All-Star game in 2024, Richard.
When the Sixers traded away James Harden, it really opened up things for Maxey. Gave him the ball more responsibility, and you know what? He showed up.
The 76ers have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. A nice shot by McCain.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Morant with it, picked up by Embiid. Embiid with a steal. And now the Sixers on the break. And he capped off the break with a monster slam.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
Ingram against Edwards. Now here's Ingram. He's closely guarded. Controls the rebound and the putback. Edey's got his second basket of the night.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Get out of that man's way. Embiid throwing down that power thing.
Memphis calls timeout. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
Yeah, they had some trouble with this team last year, splitting the season series.
All right, a moment to check out some numbers for him. Memphis leading by 4. Now here's Morant. He has 6. And here's Bryant outside. The rebound by Yabusele. The 76ers have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. McCain shot is off.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now here's Ingram. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Morant. Clock at 6. Bryant outside. Trained it for 2 points.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
76ers trail by 6. And here's Embiid. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. And here's Morant outside. Drains the triple. Morant's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Yeah, their aggressive approach on the offensive glass has created second chance opportunities.
Yabusele, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
A great look provided by Embiid. The big man just dropping dimes.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc.
And there's just one.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. They've got Joel Embiid, Kelly Oubre out there with Maxey, and it's Yabusele in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. The Sixers trailing. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. McCain's got 13 now.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Bryant outside. 3-pointer. Pass to Morant. Timeout call. Memphis.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Our Sixers ENT looking for the loudest fans, so let us hear ya.
All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
If this team had a chance to push it last season, they did. The best fast break team in the league.
Fires in the triple. He's got 13.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
To the left wing. Here's McCain. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Grizzlies lead by 10. Bryant outside. Over Maxey. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there. Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Bryant, no good.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Richard, for years, the Grizzlies' team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
Jackson. And the Grizzlies call time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
All right, fans, let's hear it for your 76ers Youth Dance Team.
Here's Edie. Bryant outside. Fires the three. Second chance effort. Edie, that's good. Edie's got 6.